My sister Megan has always been a bridezilla. When she got engaged, she demanded that everyone in the family contribute to her dream wedding. I'm a freelance graphic designer and I've been saving for years to buy my first home. Megan knew this, but she still had the nerve to ask me for $10,000 to help pay for her venue. I told her no, and she didn't speak to me for 3 months. Eventually, we made up, and she asked me to be her maid of honor. I was happy to help, but there was one condition. I had to store her $20,000 custom designer wedding dress at my apartment because her place was too humid. I agreed, thinking it was a small favor. 2 weeks before the wedding, I found out the truth. Megan had been telling our entire extended family that I was struggling and that she was the one paying for my apartment and car. She was using me as a scapegoat to look like a saint while she drained our parents' retirement savings. But the final straw came when I caught her and her bridesmaids in my living room, drinking red wine near the dress. They were laughing about how they were going to accidentally lose my security deposit by trashing my place during the bachelorette party. I didn't scream. I didn't even confront them. I simply told Megan that I was no longer comfortable storing the dress and she needed to pick it up by Friday. She laughed and said, "You can't kick out the bride's dress, you loser." So I didn't. I called the designer boutique where she bought it. It turns out Megan had only paid the deposit and was planning to return it for a full refund after the wedding by claiming it was defective. I told the boutique exactly where the dress was and that I was no longer responsible for it. The boutique sent a courier to reclaim the dress because the final payment was overdue. When Megan showed up on her wedding morning, there was no dress, no refund, and since I stepped down as maid of honor, there was no one to coordinate the vendors. She had to walk down the aisle in a $50 sundress from a local mall. Am I the a-hole for letting the boutique take her dress, or did she learn that you can't treat your family like a prop?